goofy Jewish Canadian who somehow managed to marry Jackie Q and have a baby move into a new house. After they do that, someone moves in next door and they find out it's Troy Bolton trying to restart College the Musical. Alongside his best friend, that other Franco.
It was Neighbors. Won't you be my neighbor?
Let me know. If you want some, come get some. Cause where I'm from, with your big gun. And everybody knows somebody that knows somebody.
Hooty hoo! Welcome to Resisting Boredom, where we drink, ramble, discuss things that help in the never-ending quest of not being bored. I'm Brandon Kaiser.
Josh Jessen.
Kate Coleman Cole.
And Brian Haas.
Today we saw the movie Neighbors. It is directed by Nick Stoller, the guy who did Forgetting Sarah Marshall and the other movies like that. And I didn't think of all of them. Get Him to the Greek, and some other stuff. Anyway, it stars Seth Rogen, Rose Byrne, Zac Efron, Dave Franco, and Christopher Mintz-Plasse.
You don't have Lisa Kudrow on?
I did not have Lisa Kudrow on there. IMDb thinks she deserves to be, but I didn't.
She was the bright, shining moment for me in this movie.
If she would have sang Smelly Cat, I maybe would have been okay with it.
She didn't look so fucking old, too. Time has not
Been kind.
to Lisa.
Really? I thought she kind of
Kudrow.
looked the same. Anyways,
Sit down.
Neighbors.
There's one sentence, we didn't finish it.
Alright.
So I will start us off talking about the movie. I thought it was really funny. I thought it plays on a lot of the typical fraternity tropes. A lot of the jokes work for me. They didn't all work, but I thought it progressively got better as the movie went on. This is the first time I've noticed Gerard Carmichael. I thought he was a standout. Didn't know who he was before this movie. Don't remember seeing him, but he made me laugh on several occasions. So he was good. He was good. But I don't know. I liked it. I thought it was fun, and I thought there were some sweet cameos. And it's probably the best Zac Efron movie I've ever seen. It's also probably the only Zac Efron movie I've ever seen. So take that as you will. So Josh, what did you think of Neighbors?
I thought it was funny. It had jokes. The black guy was good. I liked it. Fun cameo Zac Efron.
That was my review.
Shit. I've stolen your review. Much like this movie, stolen a lot of jokes from... No, I don't know. That'd been really funny if it was like a rehash, but it wasn't.
Okay, so...
I'm gonna use that one in a later review.
That was when it actually makes sense.
The next science fiction movie Tom Cruise is in. That's happening.
Look out for that one, people.
All right, but no, I thought it was like it started off kind of. I didn't like it in the beginning. I thought it was a pretty weak beginning. Honestly, I mean there were jokes.
There was a build up.
It built up. Like at the movie, I came around to it as we were going on because it was just kind of a slow build up. There was a lot of just shitty jokes in the beginning. I'm like, that's not that. There were people laughing. Like, a lot of stuff that I thought was funny. I guess that's just me.
Some chuckles, I thought. But
Yeah, there was a few. Like it did not till like the midway point that I was like, all right, now we're getting to the real jokes.
Yeah.
But I thought it was good story more or less. Then it's a comedy story, like it's just fluff to make more jokes at. So I thought the setting was nice, the acting was good. I really liked just how they played off. I mean, I haven't seen Zac Efron in a lot of stuff, either.
Or ever.
Either.
Just as young Simon Tam. Is that the only time?
Yeah.
Young Simon Tam. All right.
But no, it was okay. I mean, I wasn't really high on this movie going into it. I didn't really know what to expect. From the team that put this movie together, like the writers and I mean the director did all those other movies that I like. So I mean, I gave it a shot, and it was a movie that I can proudly say that I have seen.
Okay.
And that's about it. That's my review.
All right.
I pretty much felt similar that the movie was out to a real slow start from the beginning, and it made me regret even going to the movie.
Wow. Harsh.
It was really.
I want to see you make a better movie.
It was really bad, though.
I didn't think it was that bad.
I didn't really like Seth Rogen and what's her name?
Rose Byrne?
Rose Byrne. I said her name a dozen times. I really didn't like their whole playing off of each other, pretty much like when they discussed their evil plans and shit that they were gonna do. I just found it really annoying.
Really?
I found it.
I thought she was pretty funny in those scenes. A lot of them.
It was less them and more just the dialogue and the shit was just.
Is it because she was British?
No.
You thought she was a bad guy?
No, it was old. No, she's Australian. And
whatever.
It was
Same
just,
thing.
it was just
basically.
all.
There goes our Australian audience.
I did enjoy those scenes. They just were just to me. My favorite scenes were pretty much when the college guys were doing their own thing, and there were a few scenes I actually thought were pretty damn entertaining. But all around, I just didn't enjoy this movie.
The thing that turned me around, I think, the most was the not James Franco like subplot that was going on kind of in the background. Like the whole, like he's going to class and
like he's actually trying.
like he's actually going to school. He's like getting a job afterwards, and everyone else is just like fucking party and stuff. And then like he's like goes off to class, and they come back and like, where were you? And like I thought that was funny because you get a lot of college movies where it's always they're like party, like,
and they never think about the
well,
ramifications.
Well, no, they never show that in the movie.
Yeah,
that's
what I
not
mean.
the thing that happens in the movie. It's always like party house.
I actually thought that was already happening, and when they were making a big deal about it, I just didn't really care enough about the story and care about these characters. It's like, all right, fine, fuck it.
That's because you never went to college.
Ouch. But
I'm just saying. I didn't mean that as a cut.
I wrote it off. It's like, oh fuck it, I don't really care about these characters. And it was just pretty much by the end of the movie, it was just seemed like a new two new parents decided to fuck up this frat house. That was pretty much it.
You saw the main characters as villains.
Yes.
So it was the accent.
No, it wasn't the accent. It was just their.
How American of you.
We'll get to it in the big discussion, I'm sure. But Brian.
All right.
Just that it's kind of a fun movie. I wanted something like that. Yeah, there were jokes.
I thought it was fun.
Fun.
Yeah.
No one said.
And I liked seeing it with you guys because I know Brandon, you cracked up and that kind of started off. Then I started.
So I'm easy, is what you're saying.
Oh, yeah.
You are.
Yeah, I heard you a little down from my seat.
Well, you're sitting next.
I
to
was
me.
also excited to see this movie, and you guys weren't. So maybe
I was painfully aware of all the times Brandon laughed and I did.
I'm terrible to see comedies with, I guess. Then sorry.
I just figured Brandon's laughing.
But at least I had Kit next to me who also wasn't laughing as much.
Well.
So I got the sweet spot because I had you laughing a lot. I had Kit who didn't laugh that much. And then I think I laughed less than Kit though.
I didn't
I didn't
know
hear you
Josh
laugh
was
that
laughing.
much.
Yeah, I think I laughed less than Kit.
I heard
but
Brian laughed more than you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
It's like let's laugh now. These are jokes.
Hey, look.
We are friends.
So I wasn't a bummer.
Yeah.
All right.
You won me over.
I think you're the person you want to see.
I needed to be sitting next to Kid, so he would have liked it more.
Probably not.
All right, what were you saying, Brian?
Just that it was fun. It was lighthearted. It's
It's a comedy.
Go spend your Saturday or whatever. Go see a
Is
movie.
this the best comedy you've seen this year?
I think so. I don't remember.
What other comedies have we seen this
I was about to.
I don't think
Yeah.
any if at all.
Let's say
A
there's-
plus best comedy.
There's not a lot of comedies
Okay.
unless you count.
I saw Bad Words. That was pretty good, but most everything was in the commercial. So
Yeah. I guess I don't remember.
there's probably something we're
I
forgetting.
fucking don't remember the trailer. To this
You can
movie.
check our old episodes to see if there are any comedies from this year.
I
So
bet
yeah.
there's something I could tell you was funny, but it'd be like one of those jokes where it wasn't a comedy, but it was just funny to me.
Okay.
It's a joke.
All right.
McLovin was in this
Okay.
movie.
It was.
He was in this movie, not a very big part.
Whoa, he did have a big part there.
Inside joke for people who've seen the movie.
Well, it wasn't really inside. I think that was the point. That was outside.
All right. Anyways. So, okay. So, what should we talk about now? Should we talk about Kit's hatred of this movie?
Whoa, what we got to sing about?
I'm trying to figure out. Okay, so you only liked the fraternity stuff. You didn't like the Rogen and
Not
Byrne
so much.
sort of
They
side
just,
of it, or the what's his name, Ike Buchholz?
Oh, they just didn't know how to deal with their we have a new kid, and you got this problem across the street. They seem to focus on. Even that one part, it was like, my day is pretty boring. It's like, we should fuck them up. Yeah, let's fuck them up for no fucking reason.
Oh, you didn't think there was any justification for what they were doing?
Nope.
You didn't catch that they were lashing out at the kids because they were avoiding being parents.
That's
Yeah.
what I thought it was.
Where Zac Efron
No,
was slashing
he was doing
back
the
at them
opposite?
because he didn't want to become that was the
Yeah.
I got that, but at the same point,
They even spell it out for you by the end.
But it was just so annoying. I thought, just in general.
So Kit didn't like the plot of the movie.
No.
Okay.
I didn't like the plot of the movie, apparently.
I thought I thought we were going to get into a little bit more into that.
No,
but
no.
apparently he just didn't like the
I didn't
basis.
like the plot. Yeah.
If you don't like the basis, we can't really have.
I thought it was going to be that the neighbors were the fraternity were just.
Oh, you thought they were going to
dicks.
be more evil?
Yeah, they were
Okay.
dicks and they were pushing it. That's what the kind of commercials kind of fed it to me. Of like, oh, they kept on fucking with them, and they like said that, yeah, sorry about that, but it's not going to stop.
So they
We're
weren't
gonna keep on
douchey
doing it.
enough for you?
They weren't douchey enough, no.
Okay. I thought maybe you were just getting maybe sick of Seth Rogen's comedy stylings.
No,
or something?
well,
like I was.
I got a little bit tired of him constantly making these plans, like, oh, fucking do this, fucking kill him, fucking get a gun. And I was like, whoa, I was like, alright, I'm not getting a gun. He kept on like taking shit back that he was saying, like, well, I'm not gonna do that.
Well, because in the
Fuck
beginning
you.
of this movie, before the fraternity comes in, which we talked about, this movie ramps up. It starts off not that great. We kind of all said that. That's because there is no fraternity. It's just Rogen and all that kind of stuff. So I thought, this is the first movie where I kind of realized that maybe I am starting to get numb to Seth Rogen's sort of cadence and, the way he tells jokes.
I really
and
think the
things.
Seth Rogen. Why now? You've made me forget her name.
Rose Byrne.
Rose Burns. Those they're like pairing off scenes. I think those were like the least enjoyable parts of the movie. Just
Some of them I thought were good. Some of them weren't.
it was really hit or miss with that, and I think a lot of that is because it's a lot of the natural dialogue sort of, and I have to air quote it because it's like their attempt at making humorous dialogue, but it's really just a lot of them swearing and but it's a lot of just saying fuck and like repeating yourself. And
Like when they were doing the face
like
chat, and they kept on, like, they were like,
yeah, that was weird.
That was stupid.
It did not
wasn't
play
weird.
out
It was
very
bad. That couldn't have been funny in any way I could imagine it.
Yeah,
Just annoyingly stupid.
It was weird. It was really weird. I was glad that wasn't what we were getting in the rest of the movie going forward.
Well, yeah, at that point,
really
when we got to that point, I'm like, is this what they think is going to be?
Yeah. I was glad that wasn't the case.
Like, don't do any more of that, please. And then they brought in that one guy that he works with.
Oh,
who
his friend?
I've never really liked that guy as an actor or.
I haven't
Ike
seen him too
Buchholz,
many.
I think
Yeah,
his name.
that guy. I never liked him. I've never liked Ike Buchholz.
Yeah, I've never been huge on him, but I thought he was pretty good here. Like, I thought he was, fine.
Yeah, it was okay.
Yeah,
They could have given that
he had some good moments. All right, so that was pretty much what we thought of the movie. So that leads us to the scoring. The scoring for this week is Heisenberg Babies. There's a scene. You'll get it when you see it. Otherwise, you have and you get it. So I will give this movie 4 out of 5 Heisenberg Babies.
Whoa. Wow.
Josh, how many Heisenberg Babies are you giving this?
I'm going to give this one a solid 3 Heisenberg Babies out of a possible 5 Heisenberg Babies.
That's right, out of a possible 5.
Okay.
This isn't that difficult.
No, I just can't really decide between the two. I'm going to give it a 2, Heisenberg Babies.
Ooh.
Kind of wanted to give it a 1, but it did make me laugh at some parts.
Oh, I'm also giving it a 3. Very average.
It's a very average movie. It's a comedy. Go see it if you want to watch a comedy, or don't.
Wait till it's out on DVD,
yeah.
rented.
Or, on television, and you just watch it.
Okay, so basically what I got from this is if you saw the trailers for this movie and thought this looks funny, I want to see it, you probably will like it. If you weren't that high on it, you probably won't. Right? Because you guys weren't that excited to see it. I was. I liked it.
I wasn't
you guys
excited.
all thought it was okay.
I thought it would be interesting.
And Kit didn't like
I
it.
thought it would make me laugh.
It worked for that
Yes.
3. I almost gave it a 2.5, but it worked for that 3.
Yeah. Same boat.
Half a baby might have seemed a bit offensive to the audience. To the babies.
I would give it a 1.5 almost.
Oh.
I gave it a 2.
Alright, so anyways, that was our review of Neighbors. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. Write down in the comments, did you like this movie, or did you not like it like Kit? You can tell us that, and Kit will be happy. So,
They'll like your comment.
Yeah. So there you go. Until then, have fun trying to resist boredom.
Stupid!
I wasn't listening. I was listening to Josh sing.
Should have been now.
And I should have been gone.
Can we? How long are we going to call him the other Franco?
Till he isn't. Till James Franco dies, and until they have.
I think I'm over it now. Him being the other Franco at this point.
No.
Wait, if James Franco dies by someone severing
Yes,
his head,
no.
are we just gonna...
Dave Franco has to cut his head off and absorb the quickening.
Ah.
He
yeah,
becomes the new
that's
James
where I thought he was
Franco.
going with that.
Every week we need to make a Highlander reference now, huh? Do you remember the time?
We fell in love. You remember the time.
I got us off that. All right. So.
Seeing that music video was a big event. For me.
We first met, girl. Kid, you look like a fucking human wreckage. You should probably do something about that.
I got a little mayonnaise.
You look like Sally Struthers should be telling us in a commercial about how we can help you.
I got a little mayonnaise in my mustache the other day. It wasn't great. Kind of just,
That's not a mustache.
it was a mustache.
And there should be some Sarah McLachlan going on in the background while we're...
Look, if that woman, that pilot who I've never met before or seen, who had a mustache, if a woman can have a mustache, I can have a mustache.
Clearly you cannot.